We're going to be working with someone we work with a lot,
Yep.
and someone we've not worked with very much at all.
It'll be of interest to Alexander teachers, it'll be interesting for riding teachers, it'll be interesting for people who want to improve their riding and find out what they're doing and something about what's going on in their bodies.
What we're hoping to do is to really illustrate what we do together, because we feel that when we're working together, we are, as someone said, more than the sum of our parts.
That's right.
In a good way.
Yes. Using Alexander technique principles with a horse and rider. It just looks so easy, but fundamentally it feels really good. And it feels good for the rider and it feels good for the horse. Which is lovely. We just want him to slow down, rebalance himself and use his posture muscles to hold himself up rather than long strides charging on ahead of us.
I've been doing therapeutic riding for just over 17 years.
Right.
I am hypermobile waist down, so
that's what I was saying.
That's the hypermobile you were talking about. Yeah.
So I need to work on strengthening those leg muscles because I don't really have control of them.
Yes, there's an issue of going from the leg, from the seat, forward in front of you, and a little bit about then balance alignment, because your lower leg sometimes moves around. Sometimes it's too forward, sometimes it's too back.
So this is what I'm talking about, just this awareness.
Yes.
Right? So don't try to process it too much with your mind.
Okay.
Just literally go into the feeling.
When someone comes to you and they've got a lot going on, the last thing you want to do is to add any more to that conversation.
Precisely.
And also, the hypermobility is also very challenging. People who are hypermobile always have more challenges, in fact, than people who are quite stiff. So, there's a lot there, and I just hope she works with us again.
Anita, I've worked with you before. I haven't seen you though for ages. Is there anything, Alison, that you two are particularly working on at the moment?
Looseness, suppleness for him, and keeping your core engaged and being able to be supportive with the leg for you.
Well, since I last saw you, I've been diagnosed with arthritis in both hips.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Tequila tends to curl in with his hindquarters to the right, and my right leg, because of the hip, is weaker than my left leg, so it's not a good combination.
And again, I'm just observing what's happening in her body.
A little tightness in the shoulder creeping in.
Yep.
Need to renew that length.
So keep checking around yourself. Can you do less with the shoulders? Can you do less with the legs?
There's quite a bit of mirroring going on, I suspect, between your hips and his hips. There's quite a bit of going on for him as well.
Right.
That mirrors exactly.
He's wandering off now.
He's
He's got bored with us.
Sitting on Tequila, he was as soft as I've ever sat on him. I was really pleased with that. And I didn't have to do a huge amount of straightening. Sometimes I do because he's a bit saving his hind legs and his pelvis, and he turns his quarters to the right. Then to see Anita get up, it was beautiful to see the partnership again.
Their partnership is
lovely,
awesome,
lovely pair. And she can put the messages through her body in a way she could only dream of 3-4 years ago.
It's incredible, it's incredible. And you really do see that sort of stillness that comes over them both when that happens, which is lovely to see.
That's it. How are you doing?
Lovely.
You look quite sparkly.
Oh, do I? I
Yeah.
feel really kind of...
It was really good, actually.